Hi everyone, it's Paola. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel for the first time. If you are new here, I make graphic design videos, art videos, advice videos, tutorial videos, fun videos, life videos. There's a lot going on in the graphic design world over here, so please subscribe. So I'm so happy you're here because today's video is all about beginner graphic design and basically everything you need to know if you're starting out. Even if you're not a beginner, I think this can really help you too. It has a lot of work advice, design advice in general in this video. There's a lot in here and I'm ready to talk about it. But if you are a beginner graphic designer, you are in the right place. This is the video for you because I have a lot to say, a lot of advice. This is not a tutorial video, but this is a helpful career advice getting started video. So if you're just getting started, the number one thing you need to know, how to gain experience in the design field. You might be a student, you might be just beginning in your career, you might be even wanting to just get into graphic design and wanting to know what it's all about. So how do you gain that design experience? Let's talk about it. So the first thing is learning the programs. Obviously, you need to know some design programs, have some sort of tech literacy if you are getting into graphic design. So whether that's learning the Adobe programs or your own other programs like Figma or, Procreate for illustration, there's so many programs out there. Try whatever you want. Adobe is usually the most popular and what jobs and things like that want from you, so bear that in mind. But the way to do that and find out how to use these programs is going online, looking at tutorials. You can enroll in classes if they're out there in your community or at a college, and you can take any initiative that you want to learn these programs. Self-taught, learning in a classroom, looking at YouTube tutorials, or even programs like Skillshare where they teach you specific things. There's a lot of ways to do it, but learning the programs is definitely the first thing you want to do. So to supplement in looking at online tutorials or free resources or whatever you decide to do to learn these programs, you can also read some literature, read some books. I recommend Graphic Design, The New Basics. I think it is a really, really helpful book to get started in learning what graphic design is all about. And I also recommend Design Elements, a graphic style manual. This has really helpful things in here that you can do and learn the basics and fundamentals of design. These two books I would say are my biggest recs because I own them and I've used them a lot, and I keep going back to them even in my design career now. And my one last piece of advice in this category of gaining experience is work on passion projects. If you're confused about how to actually gain the experience to put into your portfolio, just make up projects. Have so much fun creating and deciding what you're gonna put in your portfolio, and you have complete control. I have a lot of videos about all of these topics, so definitely check them out. Okay, so you know the programs, or at least you're taking that step. What's your second step? Actually gaining the work experience so that you can get hired or become a freelance designer or whatever it is that you wish to do in the graphic design field. My biggest piece of advice is work on your portfolio if you are looking for a job. So watch my video on what to put in your portfolio. I have a lot of advice in there that can help you if you are struggling to put together a portfolio. This is not really that video. This is more career advice. But anyway, if you're looking for a job in the design field, your portfolio is your strongest asset. Work on your resume, work on your portfolio, build up that experience. What's great about job hunting for graphic designers, while job hunting is not so great in general, is that you can get hired based off of a really strong portfolio. So it's not just resume, it's not just how many years of experience you have. You can have a really standout portfolio, get a great interview, and get hired that way. Whereas you might not have like 2, 3, 4, however many years you need experience on your resume, but your portfolio is the thing that gets you hired. So I think that's a great thing about design, is that we can show our work and let our work speak for itself. So definitely don't be scared if you're just starting out, you don't have a lot of experience in terms of like years of resume building. That's not the priority for getting a job. But disclaimer, I do want to say the job market is really, really tough right now, I think for everyone across all fields. And I'm not trying to guarantee that you can get hired this way. I'm just giving some helpful advice on getting hired in this day and age and how it really is. It is a really big struggle, and I can relate. I've tried to apply for jobs in the past, and yeah, I've been there. It's definitely hard, and I'm not gonna guarantee anything with this advice, but I definitely feel like this can help you if you're feeling scared about approaching it. And I have another book suggestion for you if you are wanting to get a job in the design field in any capacity. This is the book right here. How to Be a Graphic Designer Without Losing Your Soul. It has a lot of helpful advice. As you can see, I have written down a lot of that helpful advice, and it's just a really great book for beginner designers for sure who are looking into what it's going to be like working as a designer. Guys, remember, on my channel, I'm always here to help, and I'm also right there with you because sometimes I'm applying for jobs, sometimes I'm not getting jobs, sometimes I'm working on my portfolio, my website's a mess, we gotta fix that. So there's so much that happens on this channel, and I'm just always here to help you guys out. Okay, so say you do want to work in the design field and you're looking to gain experience and all of that, but you also are not looking specifically for a job that is with a company or with a studio. So you want to be a freelancer, huh? So as you guys know, I am a freelancer and content creator, so I work for myself, I work at home, that is what I do. And this is the main question I get all the time, and I totally get it. How do I get clients? So if you are here and you're just starting in freelance, the beginning stages of getting clients is going to be a little bit of a challenge, but you're the one who's up for it because you've decided to become a freelancer. To be honest, freelance life is not for the faint of heart. It is a challenge, and you really have to push yourself every day to work, gain clients, find people, network, just self-motivate all the time. The number one way to get clients, in my opinion, at the beginning of your career is word of mouth. So if you're starting freelance from the ground up, you don't have any contacts around your area or online, you don't know people because you have not started yet, you need to go to the people you know in your life or go online to people that you can connect with and tell them what you're doing. Tell them that you are offering services for design, tell them in person, find a friend of a friend, find a friend of a relative, find a relative, and just start working. Your first clients might be like your cousin, and that's okay. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge at the beginning. You're working from the ground up. And I can't guarantee that you will have an influx of clients all the time at the beginning, but I can say with a lot of confidence, my own experience and what I've known from my friends who are also freelancers, this is how they have found their first clients. They have found them through word of mouth, through people they know, and they just started working from there. Now, reaching out to friends and family is going to feel very unglamorous at the very beginning of this career that you are setting out to do, but trust me, in my experience and what I've seen, it definitely works and it helps you get started. Then once you have a budding business, you will find clients through networking, more word of mouth, online, your presence online, your portfolio, your work. There are so many ways to find those clients, and you do have to do a lot of chatting with people and finding people and hoping people find you. And it's not just sitting and hoping. I know I just said the word hoping. It's about proactively creating a brand for yourself that you are a designer, you're out there, and you are open for business. Like I always say, we live in such an online world now that social media is going to be your best friend in marketing your business and making sure that you can find more and more clients. Along with that, you will probably need a pretty good portfolio website. That is my big tip. Have a portfolio website, whether that's hosted on something like Behance or even your own website. And matter of fact, let me just do a checklist of what you'll need. A digital portfolio, so a website, a Behance profile, anything like that. A resume for your experience and expertise. And if you're a freelancer, make sure you get a contract in place and invoices for your clients. Also have a method of payment for your clients that they can send you money. I have lots of videos about this. Don't feel overwhelmed. I can help you. And the basis of everything, you need a computer and you need some design programs. Otherwise, you can't do your work. You can't really be a graphic designer and not have a computer. Hate to break it to you. So yes, all in this video is how to get started in your design career. And I hope I helped with some of my advice. Like I said, the job market is really tough. Social media can be overwhelming, and I know that it is scary and daunting to enter into a new field. But I hope this helped you in your design career and at least got you excited for what you can do, resources you can use, books you can read. I felt so excited at the beginning of my design career. Although I felt so scared, it was scary. I only wish I had a channel like this to watch back when I first started, and that's why I made this channel for you guys, because I am just trying to calm the fears and make it so much fun. So like I said, I hope this advice really helped you. Don't be intimidated, don't be scared, and this is just the beginning of everything you're gonna do with your design career, whether that's getting a job, freelancing, or just figuring out the programs, like I said, just starting and figuring out what you need to do. I'm here for you, I got you. So please give this video a like if you liked it. Let me know in the comments what other advice and career stuff you wanna know about. Let me know, because I am here to help and I want to talk to you. Please comment on my channel, guys, please. Okay, I will see you in the next video, and please go watch all those other videos in the meantime. So I'll check up with you later. Okay, bye.